So I gotta say that my heart's in Tennessee today. If this is your first time hearing about this, Middle Tennessee, including the city of Nashville, a city that I used to call home, got hit really hard by a tornado. And here's some of what's going on. This is from the Tennessean. Here's some of the photos. So take a look at this. Now, a neighborhood that got hit particularly hard, the neighborhood of Donaldson, the neighborhoods of Mount Juliet, and the neighborhood of East Nashville, which East Nashville, that's a wonderful neighborhood. They all are, but East Nashville, that's like, people call East Nashville Brooklyn South. It's like the big hipster part of town, and it changes so quick. I mean, I was back in Nashville a little over a year ago. East Nashville was completely different than when I left town, which was in like 2015. So anyway, so here's parts of East Nashville. A couple legendary venues, or well, maybe not legendary because they're newer, but the Basement East, one of the cool new spots in town. I know they got some damage. Soda Parlor here, you see it got some damage. This is kind of poetic, you know? Check it out. It's in East Nashville. But the part that says, I believe in Nashville is still standing. Got to kind of dig that. And by the way, in case you were wondering, they are still, Tennessee is a Super Tuesday state. And they are actually still going. Check this out. So this is from the local media out in Tennessee. Here's how the tornado is affecting Super Tuesday across Tennessee. Nashville, as thousands of people across the country are beginning to line up to vote on Super Tuesday, Nashville and the surrounding counties are still processing the aftermath of a devastating tornado that killed multiple people in the Middle Tennessee area. In Nashville, the East Nashville and Germantown neighborhoods were hit particularly hard. Scores of businesses and apartment complexes suffered severe damage. Some polling locations were damaged in the storm. However, Super Tuesday is scheduled to go on in Nashville. There are, however, some changes. For starters, polling will begin 1 hour later than usual. Polls will open at 8 and close at 7 p.m. So some polling places did take some damage, did take some hits, but they're still moving on. So shout out to Tennessee. You know, I mean, Tennessee is on a personal note, Tennessee is a special place to me, and in a place where I have a lot of very, very fond memories and a lot of very painful ones too. It's where I went through one of the most difficult transitions in my lifetime. I became homeless in Nashville, and I'll never forget, nor will I ever not be thankful for the community that rallied behind me. The comedy community that rallied behind me when they knew I was in a bad spot. My friends, some of my best friends in the whole wide world live in Nashville, and I'll actually be texting them as soon as this stream is over to check in. They rallied behind me in a way that I will always be eternally grateful for. And that's the type of place Nashville is. It really is. It's the type of place where people, I don't know how else to put it. Like people really rally, you know, like people, they stand up for themselves. They stand up for their friends. They stand up for their communities. And sometimes they really got the cards stacked against them, but they rally anyway. They rallied through a huge flood. They rallied through, and now they're rallying through a huge tornado, and they will turn the corner. So Nashville, I'm with you. I'm behind you. And my thoughts are with you today. And I hope, of course, first and foremost, you hope for everyone's safety and well-being. Of course, huge elections upon us, and that's very, very important. But, of course, you just hope that people are okay, before anything else. But I hope you're, first and foremost, I hope you're okay. And second and foremost, I hope you can get out and vote. Second and foremost, that makes no sense. What I just said made no sense, but you get the idea. All right. So Nashville, we're thinking of you. We're with you.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're Get your news on with Ron. Don't you wanna know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you wanna know